Jessica here. I figured I'd do another video, and I'd like to meet Bernice, the cat in the background. She's the one who's been in all of my Instagram stories and stuff. Then there's Alistair, and then there is Crystal, and then there's Lulu. But if you guys want to follow, I'll put the link down below, and I have a lot of funny memes involving alcohol and writing problems and retail, because retail sucks. Don't do it, kids, unless you have to. And I decided to do the author origin story tag because it would be kind of fun to do. So this is the first question. When and why did you start writing? How old were you? And which genres did you begin writing? I think I was about in the 5th grade. I wrote The Mummy Returns fan fiction. And then genres. I'm pretty sure I began writing in like adventure or something if I had a name for it. But then as I got older, I began into vampires and werewolves, and that's how my Scarlet series began. And first it was like Kitty Starfire. Don't even ask about that. I just might put it down just for laughs and like publish it or like a nice blog post, something. Cause my stuff back then wasn't as good as it is now. Of course, it'll get better, even better with the developmental editor I've added. Protagonist. What was your first main character like? Have your taste in muses changed since then? Okay, the first ever one I'm pretty sure was Kitty Starfire, and she was this snarky high schooler who really hated the Ice Cold Babe trio, and she was like a telekinetic. That was the first like book I've ever really finished, but it's changed a lot since then because now I'm writing about retail, and one of the characters Mia is a department store worker, so I'm pretty sure you can guess where that story is coming from. But after that book, I'm not gonna write about retail for a very long time because I'm just like, I'm kind of done with it. After what, 3, 4 books about it? Nah, not for me, not anymore. I'm sticking to vampires and werewolves and having a little bit of fun and staying away from ranting because I have a habit of writing and ranting in my writing novels. So, what's the worst writing advice or feedback you've ever received? What was your first rejection or confidence breaking experience like? Um, my first rejection I think was like it wasn't a publishing house. Oh, but it was the Machine of Death. I submitted a story for that, and yeah, they didn't like it, so they rejected it, and I've been rejected a bajillion times, but I didn't let that stop me, though. Now I publish stuff myself. And, what's the worst writing advice or feedback I've ever received? Actually, I could use some of the examples now. Characters are flat, my writing is juvenile. Oh, I've seen a lot of it. But I don't care, because guess what? I have added a developmental writer now, and or a developmental editor now, so it'll be way better than it used to be. Swear, I promise. And some people say, I don't know, not a lot of worse writing advice. I mean, I feel like writing what you know and everything is pretty good advice. Never give up. Oh wait, somebody has told me to give up, but guess what? I'm not giving up. I'm coming back with a vengeance. And my books move forward. I have developmental editors now, so it's going to be even better than it used to be. Okay, what part of the writing process do you feel is your greatest strength? My greatest strength? Maybe the world I created. I have a lot more to show for it. And I can be very descriptive, and my characters, I'm pretty sure that they're like more believable than I think they are. And it's just gonna get better with time, because writing is like a process, and you have to do it over time in order to get better. What part of the writing process do you feel is your weakest? Finishing? I have a bad habit of starting shit and not everything and not finishing it. So this time I'm really gonna go for it and finish my stuff, like finish the series I have planned, because I have a lot of books I planned, maybe enough to write full time. But with this new side project I'm working on, I have more than enough money to like write more. What strengths or weaknesses changed over the years? Additionally, what have you done over the years to better your craft? Reading more, writing more, more books. I've done that. I've read more books. Pretty sure I've written more books. What else? Better my craft. Yeah, reading books, writing books, watching movies and TV shows as well, because that has inspiration. And reading other genres and stuff that I write in. Programs I used over your writing journey. What is your favorite right now? Why? It's got to be Google Docs because I can actually, do it from anywhere and save and stuff. And another one is Vellum because formatting my novels is actually kind of fun and I like doing that. And it saved me so much time and trouble and energy as well. Let's see. Every Batman has his Robin. What is your favorite companion to cuddle or consume while writing? Has this changed over the years? If so, does this offer daytime and nighttime? You're looking at them right now. My cats. Sometimes alcohol, but that's not really a good thing either. But, cats, my books, Harley Quinn, I got her costume, and I plan to model it and everything on Halloween. I took that day off because I have the dentist, so I'll be off and I can show everybody my costume. When you first began this journey, what level of success do you imagine for yourself? Is that where you're currently at on your writing journey, or heading for the destination? If not, how has your dream evolved over the years? I know I'm currently heading towards it, but I actually have readers now. Oh my god. I didn't have them before. And I noticed that the more I try to put myself out there, the more people are reading my books, the more they're discovering it. And I'm hoping that like by publishing more, like I want to have 2 releases this year instead of just 1, that it could like up my level really, really greatly, especially adding a developmental editor. Those. What authors help you realize your interest or passion for writing? What books help shape your writing style, genre choice, or taste? Let me see. What writers? Yasmin Galenorn, I love her descriptions. Kelly Armstrong, I love her descriptions. L.J. Smith is a pretty good writer. No, very good writer, and I love her stuff. I wish she would finish it, and her type of characters is what I want to write. And then I know well, I already said Kelly Armstrong, I'm pretty sure I did. But Kelly Armstrong's books are really, really, really good as well. I love the way she describes stuff. I love her character worlds. Like, that's what I want. I want that level of success. Where people, like, create amusement parks out of my characters, or movies, or books, or TV shows. I just said books. Or TV shows. Let's see. Comparison is dangerous. How has comparing your author journey to others dismantle or help your own? Any advice to overcome this? Each author has their own like journey, so to speak, so it's kind of dumb to be like, hey, this writer's word count is way higher than mine, or hey, I could be writing and I'm not, and could be watching like more YouTube videos instead of writing, or writing instead of doing that. And don't compare yourself to others because everybody's journey is different. And surround yourself by writers who inspire you. Like some of the authors I watch, their word counts is amazing. I wish I could achieve that level. But actually, I probably could achieve that level if I tried. That's the key, though. Trying and not giving up. Because if you give up, then you failed. And you don't want to just say that because you have books to write. You have stories to write. Your characters need to like have their stories written. So it's like a need. Looking back on your earliest projects, what genres have you grown to love or love to hate, or hate to write? Grown to love or hate to write? Okay, I'm saying this right. Hate to write. I really don't hate any of the genres I write in because I write in genres I actually like reading. Like, I like vampires, I like werewolves. I like so many genres. Well, not so many. Urban fantasy, paranormal romance, young adult, and new adult. I like those. I write in those. Maybe you could classify like Tales from Behind the Counter as, no, you can't really classify that as adult though, because it has like stories and stories about like retail customers, and it maybe sort of turned into a rant. Oops, but it's okay because it's what I write. It's what I put out in the world. I originally did Tales Behind the Counter because I had like little books from when I was working and everything at my previous job, and I would write down asshole customer stories, stupid customers, and everything else. I should do that at the job I have now, because there's a lot of stories I can tell you guys. And I'm even thinking about asking some retail workers to contribute like I did and giving them a free copy of the book like I did last time. So we'll see how that goes. If so, it'll be Book Mia. If so. Let's see. What are the most common excuses you're giving yourself or outside forces you've overcome to preventing you from writing your story or crush your confidence? Let's see, which one? Excuses I've given myself. I'm too tired to write. I just got off work. I don't have enough money. I have money now, so I can't say anything about that because I picked up something extra just so I can have money so I can like publish and write more books. And sometimes tiredness is an excuse, but then again, it's like I have enough days off to the point where I can actually get writing like some traction more than it has because it's like stalled. And I know exactly why too, because when a book first releases and stuff, those early reviews are critical, and if not, well then it could just tank your book like that. So Angeline didn't get a lot of good reviews at all, and I know why. It's because I didn't apply a developmental editor like I should have, and I released it like before it was fully ready. So I had it developmentally edited, and I had like a grammar person over it twice, so it's like it's fully ready for Angeline. And going forward, I'm gonna apply the same one and make sure I do a developmental editor so I can just like overcome everything. So yeah, and I mean, and sometimes bad reviews do crush your confidence, but that's why you don't read them, because it's not for you. It's for your readers or the readers. And so if hey, this book has romance and I don't like romance, or like, hey, this book has too much sex in it and I don't like that, so it's reviews like that. Or stuff where they're like, hey, you write like a 13-year-old, okay, but that's your personal preference, you know? I mean, as a reader and a writer, I do like read reviews of books sometimes so I could buy it because I was a reader before I became a writer, honestly. Like, one of the books I like reading was The Boyfriend by R.L. Stine. It is a good book. And some of his books are pretty good. I even saw the movies based off him, which was pretty fun. I love Disney movies. I want to go back to Disney one day. Hopefully. And in a few lifetimes or two. Maybe. And when you began, did you consider using a pen name? If you're using a pen name now, why did you decide to use one? If not, why do you use your real name? No. I don't want to use pen names. I want to use my real name because pen names are just a lot of legal complications, and it's not like I'm writing like heavy erotic stuff, so I'd rather just use my name. It's much easier. You can combine all into once. I know what I'm talking about, and my tagline, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. So I like using my name because it's me. There's only one person. There's only one Jessica. And tag a few favorite people to do this tag on your channel. If you haven't done this tag yet, I tag you. But I hope you enjoyed this video and learning a little bit about me and my writing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!